Welcome to the Asian Dating Podcast. My name is May Bugenhagen, and I've been in the dating industry for about 14 years now as a professional matchmaker, and I have great date coaching clients, and the female date coaching clients come to me and ask me, how do I act in front of a guy to let them know I like him? How do I let a man know that I like him and want to be with him? Well, there are ways to let a man know you're interested in him, whether it's subtle flirting or obvious flirting or straight out just telling him or asking him out on a date. So there are many ways that you can do that to convey the message. So when you first see him, you can actually be the first one to say hello, give him a big hug, greet him with a big smile on your face, but only hug if it's an appropriate place that you can hug. I know sometimes you might be shy, but it's worth giving him a nice lingering hug so he knows that you might be interested. When I liked someone in my dating days, I would give him a compliment. So I would say something like, "Oh my gosh, you're so funny," or "Wow, you're so strong," or "It's great to have a conversation with you." So you can let him know what a great guy he is by saying that, "You're such a great guy, I like you." And you can look at him a little bit longer and give him a flirtatious, lingering look, if you will. You may blush, which is fine. Just don't say something like, "Oh, you're so sweet," or "You're so nice," because that sounds like you're friend zoning him. So you wouldn't want to put him in the friend zone by saying that. Call him bro or dude or call him by his last name. But what you can do is create a fun nickname for him that it's like a private joke between the two of you. So for example, if you guys went and got pies and you know he loves pies, you can start calling him Cutie Pie or something. You can give him a fun, bantering nickname that only you two know the meaning of, but it's something you call him and that's endearing. So as you leave, you can say, "Okay, bye, Cutie Pie," or "Hi, Cutie Pie." That way you just let him know that you like him and that you are interested. If you like him and you don't think you'll see him again, like if you meet him at a Starbucks or a grocery store or something like that, when you say bye, you can always say, "Gosh, it was really fun hanging out in line with you. I had a great time just meeting you. I feel like you're a keeper. I want to keep in touch with you. And are you on Facebook or Instagram?" And then you can give him your information and write it on a piece of paper. And you can say, "Okay, I'm going to put my name on here and I'm going to write down where you met me." So you can put May, Starbucks, and put a heart. And I'm going to put a heart on it because, you thought I was pretty cute. So just kind of a way to let him know that you're interested, and that way you can exchange information. If you're at a networking function or a work function, of course, it's so easy to exchange business cards, right? So you can do the same thing. You can put, Marriott Hotel, lobby, networking, and you can put your name on there and put a little heart. That way you can keep in touch and let them know that you're interested and you're not going to see them again. So you might as well be bold and let them know your intentions. You could even work it in the conversation earlier and ask him, "Oh, is your wife here or is your girlfriend here?" That way you get to know if he's single or not. That way you're not wasting your time or you're flirting with somebody who is not available. So there are different things that you can do to let him know you're interested, and just for you to say that, "Gosh, I'm so glad you came to this event," or "I'm glad you're here." Just let him know what your intentions are. So it's not like you're just friend zoning him and he's confused. What if you want to show him you like him, but he's already a friend, but you want something more? You like him, so how do you show him that you can be girlfriend material or wife material? Well, you can actually make an effort to sit close to him or to sit near him or to kind of be in his space. to let him know that you're interested. If you make a point of being friends with his friends, that's always a good thing, right? Like you want his friends to say good things about you. You can flirt with him a little bit to see how he responds. Be playful with him, kid around with him, so you're both laughing, giggling, or smiling together. You can invite him out to do something with you, like, hey, I'm gonna go down the street to get some coffee. Do you wanna come? Or there's this great ice cream place that I know about. Do you wanna go get some ice cream later? And see if he wants to go with you. You wanna offer to do nice things for him. You just want to be on top of his mind. So when you're talking to each other, another way to show him you like him is when you mirror what he does. So if he has a drink in his hand, you have a drink in your hand. Or if he's nodding about something, you're nodding about something. And if you happen to agree with him, then agree with him with enthusiasm. So just kind of mirror what he says. That way it shows that you're interested in him. And also where you position your body, like if you're talking to him, have your body facing him where, you're not looking the other way, or you have your arms crossed to show that you're, unfriendly or something. So you want to do those things to make sure you have an open body and that you're being warm and inviting to him. And to create intimacy in your already friendship, you have to get beyond the superficial conversations when you're talking to him. So when you're talking to him, you want to talk about things that have meaning. Don't talk about the weather, but show him who you are. Tell him things that are more private, and you hope that he reciprocates. So share some secrets with him or things you're struggling with, and maybe ask him for advice or what he would do in a situation. That way you can talk about more meaningful things and not just the superficial, the weather, things like that. If you like a guy you meet at a networking function or out and about, don't let him get away. It's okay to ask him for his number so you two can connect, and you can always say something like, oh, we should hang out sometime in the future, or we should get together again, or it would be so nice seeing you some other place. So we should totally go to this new sushi place. Would you like to hang out sometime? Whatever it is. So just make sure that he knows you're interested, and it's okay to ask him for his number to connect. What you shouldn't do is talk about other guys in front of him. You don't want to ask him for dating advice on any guys you're dating or talk about any other guys. And if he's, huggy and touchy-feely, go ahead and be huggy and touchy-feely and just be warm and affectionate, because a guy likes that. So you want to make sure that you treat him in a way that you don't treat all your guy friends that way. Like, treat him in a way that it's special and that he can recognize that the way you're treating him is special. My last advice to the women out there is that if you're just dating, and it's great to just be dating around, you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. You should date a few guys at a time. 2 or 3 guys at a time is great. It's not like you're exclusive or you've been intimate with a guy already. So if you're just dating, go ahead and date around. The whole plan is you should date until you find somebody who you want to become exclusive with, and then you become exclusive. But you shouldn't date just one guy at a time and put all your eggs in one basket and all your energy is to this one guy. And if he doesn't text back, you're upset. Or if he doesn't call back, you're bummed. But if you have 2 or 3 guys you're dating at once, if one person doesn't call back, you still have the other 2 that you can focus on. So it's not like you're putting all your energy at this one guy and all this pressure on this one date. I hope that makes sense, because the whole point of dating is to date multiple people until you become exclusive or intimate. Then you just date one person. So I guess that just takes the pressure off when you go out on dates and you don't focus all your energy on this one guy and you build up in your mind and you have these fantasies about this one certain person. Just spread out your love for now and see what happens. I guess that's my big tip and big takeaway today is that if you're dating, you should date more than one person. Have fun out there, and please subscribe if you liked the video or had a great time listening to the podcast. I would love to have you email me if you have any questions. You can email me at may@twoasianmatchmakers.com, and I'd be happy to answer any of your dating questions on the podcast. Thank you.